Hey everyone, you know what? We get sometimes these big news alerts and say, hey, breaking news. Everybody have to stop and make sure that we pay attention and tune in and see what's happening. Well, today, this is breaking news. There is a special episode that is taking place on the Kim Jacobs Show that you must watch in its entirety. I'm telling you, the teenagers that are sharing their stories today on the Kim Jacobs Show, you don't want to miss one of them. You're only going to see just a highlight, just a little snippet of here or there of the different things that happen throughout the episode. But I guarantee you, you want to take a moment and watch the entire episode so that you don't miss any of the inspiring words that come from these teens that are well beyond their years in their thought process about how they're balancing their lives during this pandemic. It's going to blow you away. Take a look at these highlights and then go back, watch the entire episode on the Kim Jacobs Show right on YouTube. Wow. It's the Kim Jacobs Show. One, yes, it is the Kim Jacobs Show, and we are here with some teens that's going to be sharing their stories with you today.
My name is Joe Gonzalez. I go to Lincoln Middle School. And
tell me a little bit about your first thoughts when school first shut down.
I thought it was gonna never come back, and it would just be boring, because like when everything started shutting down, we couldn't really do anything. We just got stuck in the house.
So what was it that got you motivated and excited for school again?
Sports and my family.
If there's any kid at home right now that doesn't really know what to do to get motivated every day, get inspired to go to school every day, you got any advice for them?
Yeah, I just tell them, like, today, like, you always got to stay positive and not negative, and you just got to be on the positive side.
That's what I'm talking about, Joe.
I'm Montana. I go to Lincoln. I am in 8th grade. I am 15 years old. And during the pandemic, it was really stressful, you know, trying to keep up with grades and being in the house full of all my family members. I didn't really like to get up for the day. I would just stay and do my Zoom. My grades were really failing. Something I did that really helped me with that was I did football. To keep my grades up, I started getting up for the day. I started listening to motivational speeches, and I started trying to be really positive and like just not like I'm just trying to get rid of all my negative energy.
How have you been doing, Corey?
I've been doing good.
Good. What things have you been doing to maintain your balance as a teenager during this pandemic?
Exercising, reading, helping my mom around the house, just stuff to be making myself productive, doing something productive every day.
Good. And so what words of encouragement, do you have any advice or anything that you would say to other teens that are out here watching today that may be like, they may not be as inspired as you are in life? What would you say to them?
Well, what I live by is live every day like it's your last day. Tomorrow's not promised. The next hour is not promised. The next minutes. So I just live every day like it's my last day. You want to do something great on your last day. So I just live by that motto. Just be you. Don't try to be anybody else. Just be you. If you like how you're living right now, or if you don't, try to change how you're living, but just be you. Don't go off of nobody else. You want to be.
Jayla? I'm doing pretty good.
I'm so glad. So, Jayla, tell us what you've been doing to maintain your balance and your sanity during this pandemic.
I've been doing actually like a lot of stuff. I took up a bunch of different like hobbies to keep myself like occupied. Like I've been doing like animation, as you can see. I've been like working on animations. Actually, like one of my goals, I have like a board, like a huge board in front of me, and I have like things to do today, like things I want to complete today. And I have like goals for 2021. I did some New Year's resolutions that I've been working on. I've been writing a book, and I'm really worried. I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited about finishing that because I'm planning on finishing that this year. I'm trying to improve my animations overall. Yeah, so actually I got this 21 Days of Prayer book. It actually has like some sort of like it has a little bit of a backstory of how I got this. Yeah, so basically it's like it's by Tanya Anderson. I definitely advise you guys just like read this book. It's life changing.
Some things that you want people to walk away knowing today,
he's
right?
Targeting your field, and if he's trying to break you down, it's because he doesn't want you to succeed.
Hi everybody, my name is Avi Elizabeth Singh. I am 11 years old and I just published my first book, Be You, Be Cool, Be Kind. I wrote my book because I wanted to share my elementary school experiences for kids that are going into elementary school or that are already in elementary school and getting bullied, because in my book I have a few stories that I have gotten bullied myself.
You, Gabrielle.
I'm good. How are you all?
Tell us what you've been doing as a teenager to be able to maintain your balance, your sanity during the whole pandemic.
So I have been seeing a lot during the pandemic. I've been seeing people losing their job. There's a problem. What can you do to solve it? And I was like, oh, why don't I just start a business so I can help myself, help my family, and help other people that have went through some of the issues I have been going through. I decided to start a skincare business because I suffered and I continue to suffer with eczema, and I just wanted to create products that's versatile to everyone. And the glow part, who doesn't want to glow?
Dear Kim, thanks for letting us be on your show. I'm Elijah, and this is my sister Anaya. And we are the founders of Girly Thing. We started our business during the pandemic to encourage other girls our age to start their own businesses. Last year was really stressful. So to release my stress, I used to do, and I'm still doing, gaming. I usually play Friday Night Funkin' or Roblox. I like watching anime. I usually watch Mushoku Tensei, Dolls Reincarnation, My Hero Academia, or Haikyuu. And I've also been playing outside a lot lately. What have you been doing, Elijah?
I've been playing games like Roblox and Fortnite. I've been playing outside or riding my bike. And then I've been watching YouTube. My favorite YouTuber is Avi Elizabeth. When school started, I also had to do online class. I did not like an online class. I'd rather be in classroom setting with my friends and classmates. But I did do online coding, which I enjoy. I did block coding on Scratch and Minecraft Hour of Code.
Thanks again to Jacobs for allowing us on your show to promote our business and talk about what we've been doing during the pandemic.
Before we get started, just tell us your name and what the pandemic meant to you, how it affected you, and what you did to get through it.
Morning, I'm Sean Braxton. The pandemic, it really it hit out of nowhere. I was ending my 9th grade year of high school, and it kind of just put everything on halt. We had to go to online school and workouts for football and everything. That all stopped. We didn't get spring practice or anything. So that was.
So how did you keep yourself motivated?
Well, it was pretty tough because you didn't even know, a lot of times you couldn't ask many questions to teachers or anything. But I kind of just tried to focus on the next school year. I knew that would most likely happen. So I had to make sure that I finished 9th grade strong.
Marcos Luli, I am 15 years old. I'm a sophomore. I'm a signed teen model, an actor, and a proud teen community leader. Prominent thing in my life was time management and how, especially as teens, but we as a society as a whole, have become so reliant on that extra time. We've become so reliant that we subconsciously allot extra time for procrastination. We have a lot of these things that are planned for us, so we are accustomed to waking up, having a schedule, and going to do it. And there's sometimes little to no extra time. And like I said, we use that extra time for things that should be spanned out, or sometimes things that we don't really need to do.
Viewers know who you are, and we're going to talk about this right here in a minute.
My name is Tyrell Crawley. I'm a student at Lancaster Catholic High. I'm a freshman, play football as well.
How you made the transition when the pandemic?
I always thought about further, where I want to be further. And my biggest goal is to make it to the NFL.
Right.
So for me, I wanted to keep my mind further and not worry about what's happening now, but worry about my dreams ahead of me.
You give to your peers as far as staying motivated and not letting anything get in their way?
I would really tell everybody, stay out the way and don't get caught up in the things that are happening right now. Because once you get caught up in those things and caught up in the moment, that's when bad things start to happen.
Right.
So focus on furthering your career.
Thank you all for tuning in to today's episode of The Kim Jacobs Show. Thank you, Sean Braxton.
It's The Kim Jacobs Show.